Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my Foundation Galactic Frontier content. So today folks, we are going to do something really exciting for us. We are going to get our first shot at hitting a level 8 planet. So this is the first time that these have opened up in our server. We have the Abyss region area where the 4 level 8 systems are surrounding the final region, the level 9. We are going to be taking our first attempt at a level 8 planet today. So the level 7 we conquered with hardly any effort at all. It wasn't hard at all for us, but we're a very active guild. We are the BRB Barbarians that are on server number 1026, best guild ever, led by a character named Dark Goatee and an awesome staff of officers. We're doing a really good job. And the activity level for our group is very high. So as you can see, we're fixing to make the declare on the planet, and we've already got a ton of people here. They're even here early because they know that when we declare there will be a 1 hour wait time after that before we can actually hit it, but they're still here already. So I mean, that's how dedicated our group is. So we just got word from our fearless leader that we are going to be taking 2 planets today in this system. We're going to go ahead and make sure that we have a good grip. Oh, let me turn that TV down. Make sure we have a good grip on this system because we're going to control the gateway into the level 9 system. So we don't want there to be any funny business. So in the Farnik solar system, we're going to take Farnik 3, and we're also going to take Farnik 4. They're going to declare right around the same time, so me or one of the other officers is going to hit declare on the planets right together, and then we're going to be working on breaking the ports on those 2 and taking them over and making these our new homes. I'm going to go ahead and get the declare set, and then I will look at the bonuses for the planets, and we'll kind of talk about that and see. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. So we don't see any opposition here at the planet. If I scroll out just a little bit, there's only 1 or 2 groups on this server that could even consider causing us problems. They wouldn't do a very good job at it, but they could consider it, and I don't see any of them in the area. So I don't think there's going to be any resistance to this other than just the game fighting back to us whenever we go to break the port. But after we take these 2 planets, it'd be interesting to see what else we think about doing. As a leader, I know our discussion as what our plans are going to be, but we'll wait and see how that shakes out after we take care of these first planets. So we're going to go ahead and get the declare here, and then we're going to swing on down to the other planet and get the other declare real quick, and then we'll have a 1 hour timer. I'm going to pause. I'm going to pause the game, and then we're going to wait on the second declare. Get that? Declare. Okay, so we've got the declare on both. We are going to hit them and take them in 1 hour. So we'll be back. I hope you're ready for a battle, because we are. If you like this content and you find it interesting, I would like to ask that you please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're alerted anytime that I make content on this game. If you're interested in that, you might want to know. And hit that like button so that it gets pushed out to a wider audience and you can help me grow. I'd truly appreciate it. So we'll be back in 1 hour to do the port breakage. So while I'm waiting for the countdown to go down so we can actually break the port and start the capping process on this planet, let's look at the bonuses that a level 8 planet will provide so you can kind of get an idea as to why we're even interested in this. Why do we even want a level 8 planet? Well, for one thing, you get a home port buff when you control that and you set it as your home port. You get trade shipping level 8, and you get an increase to building speed of 7%. For us right now, where most of us are at, we have our cores at around 25 and we're pushing forward. That's huge. That's going to help us a lot because these build times get insane when you get out to a certain place in your gameplay. And it's just going to be really good to have a really good bonus from that. The daily rewards for your trade shipping level will be level 8, and you can see they get, progressively better as you go down the path. So when we get some level 9 planets, it'll even get better than that, but that'll be the best reward we can get for now, and that'll be nice. Then you get also 1100 metal per hour. Never going to turn away a bonus on resources gained passively, because in this game there are quite a few passive gains of resources, like your radiant section, your planet port resource gains that you get per hour, and all that kind of stuff adds up, and it's very useful. So it is very good. Then you also get the logistics bonus, where fleets at your home port reduce major damage by 1.7% every 1 minute. So when you park your fleets there, you can heal your fleet, and that can help you not have to spend so much repair modules. So if you go out hunting and your fleets are damaged and you're about to get off for the day anyway, put a couple of them on trade routes so they're safe, and put your main fleet either garrisoned, or I don't know if it just sitting in the radius, it does the same thing. I'm not sure. I have never tested that out, but that's a good idea. I'm going to test that. But anyway, yeah, that's this one. Let's look at the port bonus for Farnik 3. That was Farnik 4. Farnik 3 has a port bonus of the same stuff, building speed, trade shipping level, and it also gives metal per hour. So I guess in this system, that's kind of a current common theme, that the planets give metal. I don't know. Let's look at this one and see. I don't have the ability to look at a port bonus for that one. And on this one, I don't have the ability to look at a port bonus for that one. So I don't know if these planets just cannot be taken in that manner. I don't know. So that's interesting. Maybe it only shows up once you declare. I'm not really sure. Oh, because here's a home port type thing, and there are not those on these planets. So I guess you can't control them in that manner, actually. So that must be the whole thing about it, So that's what our plans are for today. We've still got 29 minutes. I am going to be working on my points for guild versus guild while I wait. I'm going to be killing minions because that's one of the best ways to get points right now for the day that I'm at. And 51 is about the best level that you can get for minion points, because the denominator on how you get your points on this one is kill ascendancy minions level 51 through 60. So if I'm going to get 3,500 points for a 51 and a 60, then I'm obviously going to go for the 51, because what that's going to do is that's going to cost me less in repairs for the same payout. So I might as well just sit here and kill 51s all day. So that's what I'm working at, trying to get me some more points on my guild versus guild. I'm going to my last chest that I have researched out. I don't have the next level researched out yet for the tier 7 through 9 chests. So right now I'm just working on my last one. When I get that, I'll continue to push on so that I can get more points for the guild. But that's what I'm doing. So we'll be back in 28 minutes for the planet capture and the sweet loot. So we're not ready to take the planets yet, but I just wanted to pop in and show you this massive cloud of BRB. that has appeared at the planet. We have 2 minutes to go before we actually start the planet cap. This is gonna be fun. There doesn't look to be any resistance though, so it's just basically gonna be us as always, but hey, that's what it takes. We gotta do work. Okay, here we go. We got just a little bit, less than a minute before this planet capture starts. I would start giving shout outs to everybody here because I love to do that, but I just can't. I mean, I think you can see that all my boys are here. Let's just look around. Let's just kind of get a little shot at who all's here, who all's participating. There's a TGES guy in there. He's lucky we're in a good mood or we'd wipe him out and get him out of the way. We've actually ended our kill on sight with them, so we're going to let him slide this time. See a lot of our people, see a lot of our officers, so we are good. So we got 10 seconds to go. I'm going to try to get in some of the rallies. We got guys that aren't listening that are still setting rallies, even though we've asked for the rallies to be clear. All right, here we go. The rallies should be popping up any second. Let's try to get in them. And I've already waited too long, probably. I was talking and wasn't focusing. Okay, and we had people that did not listen. We had asked for certain people to set the rally, and our people did not listen. Only one of the people that we asked for the rally to be set actually got to set the rally. Guys, it's really, really important. If guild members of my guild are listening to this video, please look at the chat before we do an event, because there will be times when we call out for specific people to set rallies, and we do that for a reason. We're not doing that to be jerks. We're not doing that to exclude people. We're doing that because these ports and these events have a certain amount of power that's required to break them quickly and efficiently. And whenever our people that have lower power don't listen and they set the rallies, that causes us to not be as efficient as possible, and it costs our members a lot more repairs than would be normal and all those kind of things. So it just is beholden to you as a member, a good member, to please listen to direction in the chat. I say that all the time, but it's really, really important because we'll make 5 announcements about, you know, these people are going to be the ones that set the rally, and invariably somebody will not listen and do it anyway. So please try to quit doing that. All right, so we're working on taking down the port. We've got it down to the first rung on the ladder. Had we had the rally leaders that we wanted to be in there, oh, here we go. We actually got one of them to die, and we're able to set the second rally now. So these were the 2 that we wanted to set the rallies. These are some of our 2 most powerful players. The reason why we do that is because the rally leader is the one that pretty much sets the tone for the whole rally. The rally leader's buffs, the rally leader's technology levels, and the rally leader's power is what really determines how well the rally will do. And now you're going to see that the damage meter is going to go down a lot faster than it would have before, because the guy that set the initial rally had his power a lot lower than the guys we actually wanted to set the rally. So now we need to work on clearing up the ads. If I can get a bead on them. There's one. I will try to fight it. You got to select the ship before you target it. There we go. Attack. Now my ship is probably not even going to get there before it's dead. Yep, that's normal. We got so many people here, we're killing them as fast as they spawn. So that's good. That's good. No big deal. No big deal. So this one's taken just a little bit longer than what normally takes us because this is a level 8 planet and it's very powerful. The ads right here kind of block progression on the bar, so whenever they appear, as a guild you need to focus and try to take them out so that your progression on breaking the port can go a little bit faster. Or breaking the garrison, I guess I should start calling it. I always say break the port when I mean to say break the garrison. The garrison has a 60% damage reduction buff on it, and it just broke down to 30 now. I guess the farther you take the bar down, the lower that damage reduction buff goes for the enemy. The enemy has 2 reinforcements up right now, and I think that is the actual ads that are on the scene. Tried to get that one, and it's dead. I don't see, and it says no reinforcements up there now, so that's because none have spawned yet. So we're just running around looking for something to kill. At this point, our rallies are taking care of business. There comes some frigates, and now it says reinforcements are there, so that does actually point straight to the frigates that spawn. Whenever they spawn, it shows the amount of reinforcements on the bar that are out. And with chaos like this going on, that's kind of helpful because at least you can look up there and say, okay, there's some more somewhere. But yeah, this is really fun. I'm loving seeing this activity and this participation. It's just really, really cool. Really cool. All right, so we've got all of the ads dead now. So now we're working just on straight on the port, the garrison. The garrison that's within the port. Whenever there's no ads, I mean, feel free to attack the port if you want. I think the most damage comes from the rallies, but you know, every little bit helps out. Here comes some more frigates. Let's try to get on them if I can. Get a bead on them. Try to get over there and help out with my free one. I actually have 2 that are in the rallies right now, so I was able to join both of the rallies. I'm really glad that I got in there. It's not going to give me any bigger rewards or anything. I just wanted to participate is all. I have a pretty powerful fleet for my main fleet. So my other 2 aren't the greatest in the world, but my main fleet is pretty powerful now because I'm all T5 on that one. So that makes me a pretty heavy contender on this server, because on this server, if I was to guess, I'd say probably the top 20% of people on this server are T5. So, you know, that's kind of where the power broke is. The T6 on this server, I just honestly think they're non-existent now because we had some big whales on our server that migrated off and went to another server. So I honestly don't even know if there's anybody running full T6 on our server right now. It's possible that they're not, and if there are accounts that have them, that they may not even be active. Okay, so as soon as this garrison breaks, we have our second target we're going to go hit. And then we're going to start the cap on that one. We've already got the war declaration counted down on it, so we can hit it at any point. So hopefully our team will listen, and we will have this one captured first, and then we will have the next planet start to be captured. Okay, so let's try to get some loot somewhere. You got to get quick, and you got to click fast so you can try to get your attempt to get in on these chests. I didn't get a bar on that one, so I don't know if I got it or not, honestly. I think I may not have got this one because I only see 2 bars there. So we'll see how we do on loot real fast. I am not farming with that character, so it's obvious I didn't get that one. So I did not get this one either because I didn't get there in time, and none of them have an attempt left, so that's probably all I'm going to get is those 2 on this one, but that's okay because, you know, I don't really need to get all 3. I'm okay with letting more junior members collect some of those. But now we're going to go to the next planet, and we're going to set rallies on that planet. We're going to let our rally leaders create the rallies. Okay, here we go. So we got the rallies up. The rally is full already, and we have somebody that did not listen again. Eventually, it's going to get to the point that leadership is going to be so frustrated with this issue that people are going to possibly be kicked for this, because we've said this in the chat over and over today. But hey, what are you going to do? People just don't listen sometimes, but we'll work through it. Growing pains, first world problems. First world problems for a guild that's trying to be relevant and powerful. We need that guy to cancel his rally. So we're going to work on breaking the port. We had a suggestion to have that person kicked from the guild so that their rally would cancel. That would be one way to get their attention, honestly. I mean, we could always let them back in, but I mean, it would be one way to get their attention. So I'm actually for that. So that would help people learn. Okay, so we're working on the port. I don't see any ads come yet. And I think that whenever you get to the skull, maybe that's where you get your ads pop in. Let's watch that and see, because I don't guess I've ever really paid attention to that, so I don't really know if that's the case or not. So we're at the skull, and okay, the reinforcements arrive. So I guess that is the thing. Whenever you get to a skull marker on the bar, that's when you get your reinforcements to arrive. So if you're waiting on finding reinforcements to attack, that's when they'll pop in. So let's get my ships on it, if I can get a bead on it. Let's try to get a bead on it with that one. Okay, so I got a bead on it with all of them, and then it's dead. It says that there's 3. Oh, there they are. Okay, I was fixing to say it says there's 3 more, but I can't see them. Okay, and they're dead. So whenever we get down to the next spot, we can, okay, and our person that we wanted to have the rally actually got the ability to set it. So there we go. So now we're working on the capture of our second planet. We have a little bit of time before the planet capture bar actually gets all the way down to the end, and you know the drill. We're just going to kill ads. We're going to work on the garrison. So I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause, and I'll bring it back right before the capture ends, and then we can talk about a wrap up and just kind of see where we're at with Garrison and talk a little bit about Garrison and what that's about and all that kind of stuff. So we'll be right back. Thanks for watching with me. I really appreciate you. Well, this one's been capped. Got involved in a discussion and forgot to turn the video back on. So that was the 2 planets for today. It was great fun. We got some great rewards, and I'm really glad you got to be here with me. I'm glad you got to witness the awesomeness of BRB Barbarians. We have pretty much captured 2 planets in a level 8 system today. I don't know why those rewards icons are still showing. That's weird. That must be a glitch. But we pretty much captured 2 planets in this system today. We have garrisons that should be full. They're not, but they should be. Let me go ahead and put one of my ships in there. And then I will garrison with one of my other ships so that I can help, because the reason why you want to make sure that people are in your garrisons is because when the garrison is full, the capture speed is faster. And then the leaders look down through the list and see who is the most powerful person in the garrison, and they set that person as garrison captain. Right now, our most powerful person in this list is Komali. So we're going to put that person as the garrison captain. And I'm going to garrison one of my ships in there because it looks like there's a free spot. So for this one, let's check this garrison. This one is full now, and we'll make sure we have our most powerful person in there. What that's going to do, having your most powerful account as the captain, in case, and this guy's way more powerful, so we're probably going to set him. Yeah, we'll set and put Jack Burton as the captain on this one. What that's going to do is, if there's any kind of resistance, if anyone tries to attack your capture or anything like that, the rally well, not the rally leader, but the garrison captain will determine the buffs just like a rally leader does. So the stronger the person you have as the captain, the better it is for the team as a whole. And that's why the mechanic is there in the first place. A lot of people will say, oh, it doesn't matter who's the captain. Well, yes, it does, because that's why that mechanic is there. If it didn't matter, then they wouldn't give you the option to change the garrison captain. So I mean, it's just common sense at this point. All right, so we've got both garrisons full. We are waiting for our planet capture to go on, and we're about to own this system. This is the Farnik system, and right here, it's a level 8. We are BRB. We have this swath of territory right here leading into the middle. And we're hitting the middle with probably control of these 2 regions. Not really sure what we're going to do today later, but we may go ahead and try for another one. And then we're going to have our main ally, who is NASA, another great group that we work with on this server. We're going to support them in their capture of the lower region or 2. Not really sure what's going to go on there, but we're definitely going to support them. And then the big battle will happen for the level 9 system. So come back in 7 days and we'll have a video on that. We'll have a video on that. Level 9 system capture. Cannot wait. So thanks for watching my content today. I truly appreciate you. We'll have a video coming up about all the little perks and bonuses you get from holding this. It's going to be neat. Thanks for your time. I hope you have a good work week. Today's Monday, and I hope that your week goes smooth at work. Get ready for that holiday if you're in the United States and you practice Thanksgiving. You're going to get that holiday coming soon. Hopefully you'll get some extra time to play Foundation Galactic Frontier. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you. Not going to lie. Peace. That is so cool.